Hi guys, Crispin Sanford here again for the film shoot, and this is pre-season 1, episode 9. We're discussing public events and activities. I kind of teased this a little bit in the prior episode, and would love to talk to you now a bit more broadly about the public events and activities related to your film and your filmmaking career. So you've made the movie, you've distributed it, and in the model I have, you will have paid back the investors the day after, or the business day after the screening, the premiere, and now you're going to start to capitalize on the fact that you've made a movie, you've completed a movie, you've paid your investors, you've satisfied your true fans, and you want to do now some public relations as well, public relations efforts, which takes us back to building relationships, getting the message out, making yourself well known, positioning yourself with leaders and trade magazines and reporters and certain audiences. But yeah, this is definitely its own separate stage, because this has to do with discussing the film you have just made, and also talking about the next movie, the film you're about to make or currently making, and really to talk about your career, and you're discussing lessons learned, fun stories, engaging stories, behind the scenes sort of things. But you're really capitalizing on the fact that you've made this movie, and you have another one in the pipeline, and you want to broaden your reach, get new people, new friends, new associations, new press, new sponsors. You're going to want to hold events that are connected with sponsors that are an ongoing capitalization of the fact that they were involved in the making of this particular film. And you want to do special events, and there's going to be a lot of capturing identities. People sign in to attend an event, names, phone numbers, addresses, even physical addresses. Some of these people, when it comes to marketing, you're going to want to put on your Dream 100. Dream 100 is a marketing principle by Dana Derricks. I heard this from Russell Brunson, a phenomenal marketer. But basically, these are going to be, a Dream 100 is 100 people that you want to target for a specific reason. So in terms of sponsorship, you'd have your Dream 100 sponsors. These are got to be people that you would like to see sponsor your film. There may be different, you have short films, you have feature films, so you may be targeting a different 100 for different reasons. But then also you have your Dream 100 directors or Dream 100 actors. And part of developing a relationship is sending them a gift, sending them some sort of fun PR, doing some fun sort of PR caper. People have talked about putting a script inside of a pizza box, and then there's a pizza delivery and a person opens it up and there's a script. It's kind of amusing. It's sort of very known. And when you do it, people will be like, oh, he's doing this sort of caper, this PR trick, as it were. But if it's in conjunction with them seeing your name, you're a part of an event or a cause where they're speaking, and you get to speak. You don't want to solicit them for business during a PR event or activity, public relations activity or event. But your name will be known to them. They will have heard you. They'll see you at certain parties. And so when you send them a gift or a message, they'll become familiar. They'll know your name. And then if you do this box, pizza box, it'll be more amusing and pleasant than like, another pizza with a script in it, So you definitely want to be thinking about building a positive reputation and building top of the mind awareness, so that when you do some of these things, people respond to them. This is also when you go along in your career, and you might have all of your short films in a retrospective at a specific film festival. I mentioned the Newport Film Festival in the last video. I'll mention it again. There's Long Beach. There's several festivals that are well known. They're not necessarily platforms where people are looking for and buying films. That is specifically a film market. The AFI is associated with the AFM, the American film market. Marche de Film is related, with Cannes, and Cannes related with Marche de Film. So that's the film market and the film festival. And, you're going to have to remember that, right? You're going to some festivals just to become known to an audience in that area, to film buffs in that area. You're, becoming known to press in that area. And, the real dedicated and even old-timey filmmakers will attend and go to film festivals. Celebrities will be honored. Celebrity directors and actors, actresses will be honored at certain film festivals. And this gives you an opportunity to at least have your name seen by those people, as we were just saying, though, so that you can put them on your Dream 100, develop your top of the mind awareness with them, and then when it comes to a project that is right for them and that you present to them, they might actually do it because they're interested in their legacy and securing a relationship with you, a future filmmaker, quote, future filmmaker, and but also their influence on you when you're talking about your career. People want to be included in how they helped give you a start. I'm trying to think of Al Pacino's sort of benefactor, but he was an old-time actor, but he was very much seen with Al Pacino and known as a backer, a benefactor, sharing his wisdom with Al Pacino. And gosh, I hate the name's escaped me, but he's in when Al Pacino receives his AFI honor, he's sitting right next to him at that event. So, some people want to be associated with future filmmakers and legacy and discussed as being wonderful and a great support and a wonderful benefactor, a patron, as it were. And so, you're going to be able to capitalize on that, simple business. And this is where you would do it during this stage of the filmmaking process of, stage 9, public events and activities. And it's parties, private events, public events, typically associated with the film that you've made and a specific film, or even a series of films, or your whole slate of films. All right, guys. I remember when I met Ang Lee. He was at a retrospective, and for AFI, it was a wonderful experience. He signed a copy of my video. I think one of the movies he'd made. A very diverse filmmaker, and just was really pleased to meet him and see him. But he one of the interesting things he said was that he got a Life Achievement Award from AFI, and he said it wasn't that long ago that he was being talked and hailed as a new filmmaker and a rising filmmaker. So it's just kind of fascinating to him and very interesting. He was always making quite diverse films and never, I guess, hadn't quite taken hold in the marketplace. Obviously, he'd done foreign films, but, to a sudden shift to be, upcoming filmmaker in America, for American audiences, to Lifetime Achievement Award was a bit of a switch. But that's kind of the thing that you're doing in this stage of filmmaking. All right, guys. Well, thanks so much for your time. Hope you've enjoyed pre-season 9, the pre-season 9 episode, and look forward to talking to you again. Bye now, guys.